fun one.
Oh.
Oh.
Granger.
Yes, yeah, Granger.
Granger.
Wow. Okay.
The danger is here.
Good shot, let's go! Let's go!
Okay.
Oh, there you go. It's a locket, of course.
Okay, so here's the thing. Manjin said that maybe Cortez is like the best player of the season. And then Few all of a sudden hears it and says, okay, watch me.
I'ma take that.
Watch me. I'ma take this.
I said mechanical player, man. So,
Yeah. And I think this will be Few's resume. This is like Few's audition. Okay, Manjin thinks that Cortez is the best player. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm gonna get paper.
watch this.
Watch me. Okay,
Watch
I'm
me
excited
whip.
for this.
Watch me Few.
So now,
Okay.
that's Cho last picked by Blacklist. Oh no way! No way! This is the execution.
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 They're watching the stream, man.
Oh.
They're watching the 8GUA.
Did you know if you're going to reverse Few's name, it's Whip. So you gotta watch me whip.
Watch me whip.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Watch me
Watch
whip.
me whip.
Yeah. So,
Man,
yeah.
alright.
Yeah,
What do you
for the
expect?
puns,
You know what? I'm just gonna throw it out there. I want Few to win this. I want Bren Esports to win this, and I think they can. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because of the
I'll go.
execute.
Because of the execute.
Execution.
Okay.
It's execution. It's execution, man. What about you?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go
I
ahead.
think
Yeah, I'll go ahead with Bren. As quick as that. You can go ahead, Manjin. Tell us your story right there.
I think Bren too. Yeah. Enough said.
All right.
Execution.
Execution. Let's go. Let's see if this is gonna be a good execution for the side of Bren Esports. We're gonna see Few back on the cushion. Now Carl TZ gonna be playing the Granger, and we'll see if this will be the Bren Esports way to get back to the top. Let's see what Rockhart and Seiya has to say. Is this the final game, Rockhart and Seiya, or will we see a game 3? Take it away.
Thank you so much, Wolf. Of course, the rest of the analyst desk. Welcome back here on the caster. I'm Rockhart alongside Seiya. Why are you laughing? Is it because they're going for the 8G lifestyle? Everyone is going execute for days.
Because this is very Bren. You know, this is very Bren. There's the Selena, you got the Gusha, there's the Granger as well. It's very Bren. That's all I have to say. It's very, very Bren. and you already know where my vote stands for.
Absolutely. I feel like black and yellow is gonna be the name of the game here, but again, I still want the dark horse. Come on, we are the black horse. We called you the black. We're not the dark horse anymore. You're the black horse, right? You gotta do something. You have to stop these guys, and you gotta get into their heads. If you want to make their championship run in the playoffs difficult, Blacklist, they need to put some fear into the members of Bren Esports. They should start right here, right now, while they still have a chance. Let's head into the Land of Dawn, where we will see that apparently they have a great lineup. Popoling Koopa, again, experimental for most people. Great, and a power pick for some. But again, in the hands of Blacklist, I think it could do well. It's all about doing it. It's just about doing it, wanting to do it, and it's gonna be removing the fear from themselves and putting it on the enemy.
True, because this Popoling Koopa not just, really stun the members, let's say, of your enemy team, but also gives added protection, one of the core damagers, which is going to be the carry on the side of Blacklist. But going back right here, it really depends on if they are able to do that initial strategy on paper. But seeing the way things are, it's really populated here onto our bottom side. really invested quite some time onto the bottom side of the lane, really focusing on getting those crabs, but at the same time, both of them take note because both drafts require a certain amount of time to really go for economy.
Yep. Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, even though you say that this is a Granger, I kind of feel like there's still a low spike. Obviously, Granger's gonna be a lot
Yes.
stronger in the early game, but again, carry. There's still so many threats in the side of Blacklist that you cannot count on the Ranger just yet, right?
Yes.
So Riddler as well, he's getting a good rotate around the map. He also has that veteran hunter. That is the biggest difference on these two marksmen. Carl Teasy is not sporting that. He's going for the third on Assassin, which gives you a regen. That's going to be a big problem. But on the top lane, that's going to be killed by Rebo. Great Abyssal Arrow into an appropriate target. Edward goes down for first blood.
That was beautiful sniping capacities for Rebo right there. I mean, you also can't count him out, right? Because he is one of the notable players. So we'll just have to see, because right now, so far, we can't count Blacklist out, since in terms of golds, there's not much of a difference. But speaking of difference, looks like the Selena will be having a snack on that very sneakily onto the middle side of the lane, then transitions down to the turtle. But the Jawhead will be informing his teammates, and I think the best move right here is to actually give it to Bren Esports, because you really can't afford a casualty, especially when you're attempting to contest a turtle that's already below half HP.
Yep. It's been a while since I've seen a Gushen actually, a Gushen and a Granger in the MPL, and for a good reason. I think a lot of the other heroes are scaling better, so hopefully they don't get caught in that loop where you're gonna get killed over and over again, and then you'll have a lot of problems. I think Bren is, again, as Manjin says, one of the most mechanically gifted players in the MPL. So this is absolutely a good payoff here for their picks. Get a kill, get a stun, one by one. Let's get an advantage.
I would just like to say that was beautiful lockdown by the Grok and Selena. You know, with the Guardian's barrier, that was the GCQ. But with the arrow, that's your EC. That really made them go back to the pace. And you know what? With all that shenanigans that happened on the middle side, gave space for this Granger to push this bottom tower.
Well, that's basically it, right? That's what Blasty has been doing ever since S2. He's been great on that Grok, allowing other members to really shine. And this game is no exception. Blasty has been super consistent in doing that. He's been super consistent in stealing lords and turtles. This is Blasty doing Blasty things, and that is why he is in Bren. Now top lane will be picked off here really quickly by Coco and El Clasico on the PAMs. Now they will try to see if they can evade even more of the Blacklist Internationals map. 3-0 so far at 5 minutes. And they're fighting towers. Oh my god, Edward. Oh, he was forced to use everything to get out of there. But looks like the rest of his team is going to be in danger this time around. Almost got caught by the Guardian Barrier, but will be able to make it out just in time. Now Bren, they are eyeing a turtle pick right here, right now.
Pretty messy for both
maybe
teams,
tower first.
but that was pretty messy for both teams. But again, it was still in the side of Bren, but that was a close call for him back there. But he hit anyone but forces Blacklist to gauge. And they got the turtle.
Yeah, I mean, tower first and then turtle. I thought they were going to go straight to the turtle, but apparently they wanted to stop by mid lane. Super confident on their composition's abilities. And that's why they got so much for such small effort. You got so much on the map. That's basically what Bren's doing right now. Oh, you want to go? You don't want to do that against 4 people. Oh, Coco, you don't do that. No disrespect early on, but looks like the backup is here. Save the day, at least pick up some of those kills. Edward, no more flicker and no more lightning to get out of there. And looks like Bren Esports picking up pieces. That's a 2-for-1.
Another one right here for Gushen, and this is what Wolf said earlier. Few getting some whips here and there into our game, but going back, that was a bit of uncalled for the side of Blacklist. You know, investing a lot of manpower to one. And the unfortunate event right there is that it turned the table around for them. Okay, that was a good spike for the Granger, followed by the incandescence of View, but it wasn't enough to make them go back and give them space for this middle turret. Also, again, with this top.
Man, absolutely beautiful play here. Well, looks like Bren Esports is going to do what Bren Esports does and just dominate out of pure mechanical skill and good decision making. I mean, what else? What else can you say about that, right? And now Blacklist, they're stuck inside the base and waiting to make something happen.
This is very dominating for the side of Bren Esports because, like what I told you earlier, this is a very Bren composition, and they're just demonstrating it right now. The Granger with the Carl Teasy, just really executing everything that he has with this death rate. Followed by the overall incandescences entering in a very timely manner, not really dives back there. And you know, like what I told you, this is very Bren. El Clasico, if you would say. And it just goes to show it needing prowess.
This is actually what I want to see from Bren. I mean, if they want to go into the playoffs with a championship mindset, what a game to do it, right? What a game to do it with against Blacklist, who is ranked really highly between, you know, if you're ranking skills, I think Blacklist is really high up in terms of mechanics. And they're doing it very, very easily. They're doing it like you would see in a normal on a normal day in normal ML, right? And they're really dominating each and every time they want to go for a team fight. That's what you call decision making. They know when to go in. They know when they can have a win, and then you take the advantage from there. You just force the enemy into your will, and they're doing it on top as well.
But this time, I think they're the ones going to force the issue right now to the top side. Coco getting a little bit of help. But the Ranger, look at the damage that he inflicted on Dexstar. And luckily, that arrow wasn't able to get anyone, or else that would have... So,
man, beautiful. Yeah. Whew, I don't know. Do you see a way out of this for Blacklist? It's only 8k gold lead, right? It's only 8k, but it feels like it's so far. I feel like the gold lead is just so massive right now. The way that Bren is playing this, and Blacklist can't walk out the map.
You know what makes this look so far? It's the way how Bren Esports initiate their team fight. They make it into it wherein it's very done so cleanly that it would really give them, if not a sweep, at least 3-man down and above. And that's the beauty of how Bren does things. Because if it's not them who's gonna come after you, it's gonna be you coming after them. So that's the beauty of it. Very Bren.
Resurrecting soon.
That's all we can say at the meantime.
I'm gonna do hashtags on that.
Yeah, you have to do a hashtag, and when you post and share it, you know, just go use hashtag Bren, just Bren things. That's exactly what's happening here. Carl Easy and Lassie going for the Lord real quick, and of course Coco distracting everyone like he does best. Pressing the back button in front of the enemy's face. I feel like, all right, this is very reminiscent of what happened yesterday. I think there was who was that guy who just died on top? I think that was Raflesia. He went for like a free-man Tyrant's revenge on his own just because the team was taking the board, and they got it without any distractions, right? Exactly what Coco did.
Yeah, but so far for the side of Blacklist right here, I understand the logic behind why they're being so cautious in terms of going out of their turf, simply because they cannot afford another casualty. Because if that happens, this is going to be a smooth sailing for the side of Bren Esports. So they have to pin down either the Granger or, let's say, the Selena, or at least not get hit by her arrow. Because if there's one thing that you have to take into consideration, you utilize the cooldown of the skills. But looking at that was a very misposition. initiation for it really went down the drain. My
Aqua
my.
disappeared. What
Yes.
happened?
And I oop says Aqua. And I think this is gonna be it. That was the
Whoa.
for Bren Esports